Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, and as you can see, you've got a screen full of German here. This game is called Mania, published by EMS Software from Germany. It's a top-down sort of like racing obstacle game, and I believe it's typed in BASIC, so we might hack into the program. I don't know if you saw the review of Horace Goes Night Skiing. We reviewed once before a homebrew, but it follows a similar idea to that, although it's slightly more advanced than that, believe it or not. So EMS Software in 1984. Now I hope one knack licks and zero knack wrecks is left and right. Who knows? That all there is, can't speed up or slow down as far as I'm aware. So we'll have a go and then we'll see if we break into progress. It's very basic. I don't know why they've done the road in red. That flashing cyan thing at the top there is my car. We're going down. We need to avoid oil slicks and other cars which seem to be parked in the road. I believe the track's being generated randomly. If you produced a game bit like this in the past, let me know. So I'm not sure. I didn't have any cover art for this. So I'm not sure if it was just a type-in a magazine or was released in its own right. 1984. Bit too cheeky, it was a commercial release back then. I know EMS Software did do a few typing games, most notably a Missile Command sort of game. Now the cars are quite random in our way, so it might be a point that they random up where it's impossible to get past. There, so the collision detection's on the front of the car rather than the rest of it, so we can cut in like that. So it's only going to detect if you collide at the front. I would have had the road as black. We'll have a look at the program in a moment to see if we can change that. I reckon we can change the border quite easily, but it works quite well as cyan. Maybe green would have been better as a proper track. So there's a collision detection there. Play again, yes or no, J or N. Shall we type N or shall we have another go? What do you reckon? Let's have another go, then we'll hack in then. So the track is different. It's randomizing as you go along. If you know about basic programming, you might immediately have an idea how this was done. Most of the time we review proper games, but occasionally, once in a blue moon, we'll have one of these. So if you are a programmer trying to get into programming without compilers and stuff, trying to learn what the Spectrum can do, you might learn a little bit from this. And on that review we said before, Horace Goes Night Skiing, that was all in like 2 lines of code. There was a bit of a debate that went on there about various bits and pieces, which I learned a bit as well about collision detection and colours and all that sort of stuff. So that is quite good going back in the day where you could do that. Right, let's see if we can break in now. Yes, J, N, no, and it should do the stop statement, I would have thought. There we go, 9 stop statements. So let's list the program then. So you make hell of this. Flash 1, Ghost Seb 2000, that's going on a loop. Border 6, paper 6. That's white, isn't it? Ink 1, CLS, okay, well that's obviously didn't work. H equals 0, X equals 0, is that the positioning of there? Remember 1 and 0 to the left and right, so you can see that in the program. So as basic as it gets, print ink 2, that's red. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's there. So paper 2 is probably, if you can see that anywhere, is where the road is. Yeah, so anything paper 2. So if I was trying to make the road black, I need to change everything that's paper 2. I think I need to make it as paper 0. 1, 13, 10, you can see ink is 0, and then ink is 1. They're the left and right, so they're the controls of the thing. You can see the graphics in line 13, 15. A bit further down, I think it might be defined how they got the graphics in the first place. ATAR is the attributes for collision detection. So I know a bit about basic, but not everything. I think this might be the graphics coming up. There we go. So bin. They done it line by line. It's a long way of doing it, I think. They done it line by line. I would use something else. There anyway. Line by line to try and get the block graphic. Well, that's basically it. So it's not the longest program in the world. Let's run 1160. I think that's where the score was. Yeah, because we have 2 variable not found because it hasn't done the score as of yet. But it does do you a score in this game. But it's not a running score, so it's in the background. Okay, did you learn anything from that? Did you? See if you can type that into your Spectrum and see if you can improve on the program. Or do your own sort of thing. Maybe a cyan submarine going down the screen trying to avoid boats. There's an element of that in the game Plunder, which is one of my favourites there. We had to dock the ship, your galleon, there. So that's a similar idea as well. So, you know, that bit of Plunder, you can hack into Plunder as well. That bit of Plunder, this and Horace Goes Night Skiing are all similar ideas and programming. Collision detection, the the course gradually going up there, and a bit of randomness to it as well. So they're probably all very similar programs. So if you want to look at any of those three and see what you can do a bit of a twist on it and see what you can come up with. And, you know, coming up with your own stuff is pretty good fun, isn't it? You don't have to commercially release it or anything, but it's just a bit of fun seeing it on the screen that you did it and designed your own graphics. If you've got some graph paper there, 8x8, you can design all your graphics there. Might add, if you want them detailed big sprites, you might have to add a few together there. Well, that'd be a bit of a challenge for you to try and work out. And if you have done that since watching the video, or slightly before, then let me know in the comment section below. As I say, it doesn't have to be a commercial release or sensational. Let me know what you come up with. There we go. Did you avoid the flashing here? This is in basic. If you use a compiler, I suppose you can get it to run a little bit smoother than it is here, because it's compiling the program, so that you can use more memory for things like scrolling. Here we go. This is not the most advanced thing in the world, but it's a bit of programming from 1984 from EMS Software, a German house. But yeah, collision detection just on the front of the car, as I say. The back bit of the graphic, you can run over that without any problems whatsoever. Trevor? Yes. If you want to see other zxspectrum games reviewed, not all type-ins, you know, there's the odd one here and there. They're in a playlist. To get there, there is a link in the description below, or click on my username, takes you to the channel page, and yeah, click on the playlist tab, and Spectrum will be there along with a whole list of other stuff. Boing, 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 crash. Okay, right. Going through oil here. This is a time, 1984, where cars would leave oil on the track. There's a lot going on here, but not nowadays. I don't think so. As we're going down, there might be more and more stuff, or it might be complete random actually, because now there's nothing there at all. And this red track, I preferred it to be gold anyway. Not gold, black. That's it, a gold track. That'd be interesting. That'd be like that Las Vegas maybe, but black. Black would have been good. Well, you know, it is what it is. It's not the most detailed program in the world, but it's a good course of random. It's scrolling at a rate you'd expect for basic. The collision detection is okay. It's just maybe a mini bit works better as a mini bit within the existing game. Mentioned it a few times before. Check out the review of Plunder, which we reviewed. I think we might have viewed a couple of times, but most notably we did look at it a few times when we used to do live streams when I had more time available. Big thank you to the members keeping this channel running. If there were more members, I'd have more time available. I'd have to work less, and then I could do more live streams. But there you go. That's how it goes. So let's have a look at the program again. For n equals 0 to 20, beep 0 2, comma minus n. There's the, as I say, the controls there. You tell me what your favourite bit of program is and what they do from what you've learned. Border 6, that's yellow. Let's run it. I think it might blank that in the program. There we go. Maybe I can stop it. Maybe I can stop it and then just continue on. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can do that right. Border 6. There we go. Continue. Continue. There we go. Good. So that's done it. Is that better? No. I think that's slightly worse on the eyes. I can't quickly change the road because that's actually built within the program. I can't change the cyan paper, I don't think either, because that's built within the program as it's scrolling, and that works out the collision detection. I'd like green. I'd like green and a black road. There we go. That's just basic sort of like stuff that I would like. The game reviews to be about 10 minutes long. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Learning a bit about Spectrum, bit of nostalgia there. And if you had a Spectrum back in the day, you probably would have programmed at least something. If you had the Horizons tape, you might have done a few type-ins there. That's the time where you could do it and learn stuff. So it was educational as well, the old Specky. And it's probably one of the easiest ones to program compared to the Commodore 64, the Amstrad CPC. We had to type in everything. Here you had keywords, just type in B and then border would come up, the whole thing straight away. So it was a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, and you got a bit of payback a little bit quicker as well. And it was fun learning little bits. I mean, I would have loved seeing programs like this back in the day. I just thought odd bits of program I didn't fully understand. But when you're sitting in front of it, you can see what the program can do, and you guess what individual bits are actually doing within the system. Then you can try to understand it more and put together your own stuff. And that's super duper uber fun. I mean, the only games I sort of coded back in the day were like choose your own adventure games, like where you go left, right, forward, and it's just basically text. They're going from place to place. But I do like these ones. I can appreciate these ones. So let's see, it was int R&D asterisk 4. I think that's doing the map, is it not? With the graphics there. But yeah, so random track, downward movement, Formula 1, sort of like car graphics, there they are. And just continues on and on, and in the background it's doing the points somehow or other. I think I did longer programs just doing the Union Jack flag when I was typing it from the Horizons book that come with the older Specky in the first place. But there we go, that's the end of the show. Bite my toe. Right, I don't know what I'm talking about really, I just go off on randoms there. Anyway, Border Naught. So it's night racing now. There we go. I've done night racing Motor Mania. We're in a motor car. There's a lot of games with the word mania on the back. I think it's a bit of an overused one. Let's maybe do Turbo Mania is a good one. Mania. That one doesn't exist as far as I'm aware. I've already been playing this game miles too long for what it is. But yes, please subscribe if you got this far and you are a coder. Let me know what you've done. Show off to it. Don't do links though, because they automatically go to spam. I ain't got time to check out those. Probably best to just to mention it briefly in the comment section below. What are your bad things? What are your good things? What did you learn? What can you pass on to other people? Yes, not pneumonia though. Passing on pneumonia to other people is frowned upon in polite circles. Is it better with the black border? Is that just my imagination? Is it better with the cyan border? Probably best with cyan border, isn't it? The programmer knew what they was doing. If for some bizarre reason you used to work for EMS Software, or so I presume it's just one person, then comment in the comment section below. Don't worry, it's all German. I'll run it through a translator and answer it in German, possibly. Den Jag, Donnerstag, 1, 2, 3. That's what I know so far. Oh man, caravan. Yes. J or N. Well, I like the way it's easy to break in. They haven't prevented you from breaking in, so there you go. Border fire, put it back to normal. So, hope you like looking at that. Maybe not as a game as such, but maybe more of an educational thing, or maybe a bit of both. It's a type in there. So, hope you like to have a look at that one. That was Motor Mania, something a little bit different from EMS Software, based in Germany in 1984. Going to comment out this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, did you learn anything from that? Did you? See if you can type that into your Spectrum and see if you can improve on the program or do your own sort of thing. Boing, 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 crash.